Hi everybody, welcome to this Expert Division qualifying round video for the Winter Springs tournament here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. Please give me a thumb up on the video if you don't mind, and make sure you're subscribed as well. I'm on the way to 20,000 subs. If you're not subscribed yet and would like to help me get there, I would be most appreciative of that. Replays and adjustments, load of drops here for Expert Division. If you're stepping up, very good luck. Don't forget, if you're stepping up also in Master Division, there is a free-to-play -16 qualifying round playthrough on the channel homepage. So plenty to help you out, get qualified, and all being well, there will be some more tournament-related content throughout the week, so check back as well. Here we go with hole number 1. Here we are going to start with the quarterback level 9 plus at P3 max distance. White ring touching the rough on the right. Once you've found your position, we switch to our APOC and Grizzly bag. You can use another driver as well, as long as you've got enough topspin. We need 5.8 bars of topspin. Then we're going to adjust max plus 0, power 3 numbers. You don't have to have APOC 6. This one will work adequately with an APOC 4. It would even actually work with an APOC level 3, to be honest, as well as an extra mile level 8 plus. Circle drop OP, just find the point where the circle drops, but it doesn't break here. Important to realise that. No curl, just a perfect ball, and it's going to go nicely down the fairway here. And we'll have a look at the drive distance next, and we're going to have a drive of around 330 yards. We're going to use the sniper actually. The reason I highlighted Grizzly though is because we're going to need to push against the min line, so make sure you got the Grizzly in the bag. Around 1.8 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Find the min line. The top spin amount may vary if your drive is slightly shorter or longer, but you want the ball guide about half a green square through the hole. Then we adjust min -10 power 2 settings. The good thing about tweaking the top spin means we can always play from absolute minimum distance with our sniper. So min -10 power 2 is the adjustment here to get an eagle on this par 4. Simple one-on-one adjustment here. We're going to add spin first though. 2 back spin, 3 bars side spin to the right. Once you've added spin, look at the placement of the yellow ring and the ball guide. Ball guide is going to be through the hole, and you can see here the yellow ring is touching the fairway line on the right and the bunker as well. So 2 points there to look at. Then we're going to push our rings, because otherwise that kind of stone statue thing is unhelpfully in the way. So push your rings, try and push a nice straight line pushing up, and we're going to go one-on-one. So 7.8 wind, we're going to go 7.8 rings. Important to keep the wind below 8 miles per hour here, otherwise you may be adjusting further up the slope, will cause you to add distance to your shot and you may hit the rough too high. So take a token or two, get a feel. If you need to stick with a kingmaker, put some wind strength tweaks in. Finally, outer wall curl to the right, but just 1 click less. You could see a little thin bit of the adjustment ring there between the ball and the adjustment ring. So drops very nicely with the curl for the hole in 1. Hole number 3, we're going to play with a Titan here, and we're going to go with 5 top spin and 2 left spin. Red ring is going to touch the rough with APOC 5 and 6 at +0. APOC 4, you will be at +6 yards. Maximum distance, 0 elevation. Make sure you've got no unwanted 1159 here. If anything, you want to favour a slight 1201. Otherwise, you might hit the fairway too high, or even if you accidentally overpower, go into the rough. So be careful of this one. Also, a great left might be dodgy here, so tweak if you are worried about that. Perfect ball, no curl, no overpower, and max +0 is going to catch the fairway nicely and take us along the fairway here. Bit of a tight line on this one, so make sure you hit perfect. Drive distance, 348. Second shot with the big dog or the cataclysm, whichever gives you top spin. Go here, I'm going with 7.2 top spin. You can play this with less top spin though, 6.5 to 7 is fine. Add your spin and stretch out to absolute max with a ball guide in the middle of the fairway up ahead. Then we adjust max plus 0, pushing again, otherwise you will have a rather obscured view of your rings. Max plus 0 here, and then we are going to leave the target where it is, not pushing up at all because I want a nice slow max overpower needle. Half a ball curl to the left, hitting perfect on this one with our nice slow needle speed. The more topspin you have, the easier the wedge shot is going to be. Like I said though, if you've only got 6 topspin, you have to make do with that. You could also, if you want to, after adjusting, push up a ring or two, but then the needle will be a little bit faster. End bringer school wedge to finish. If this is a new method to you, look at my quickfire end bringer tutorial on the channel homepage. You can see here it's almost max distance of club, which is why it's good to go with as much topspin as possible. Otherwise you may have to play with slider values over 100%. No spin, make sure you remove any glitchy parts, so you might need to tweak it if you find a glitchy moment on the green. Leaving the ball guide a little bit short of the hole there. It's very difficult to see the colour of the ball guide on this bright green with the design of this course, but do the best you can. In the example here, played it 97% slider, but it's 5% elevation because this one is uphill. In the video I use power 2 numbers, slightly over adjusted, so my suggestion will be to go with power 1. Now here on this par 3 we're adding spin first. It's going to be 1 click of top spin. You can see just that faintest green line there on the spin bars, and 2 left spin. With Grizzly 9, top of +1 yards, white ring touching the bunker. That will be top of +4 yards if you've got Grizzly 7 or 8. Then we adjust max +15, power 3. 2 pulls over the bullseye, but look at what I do with my adjustment here because the trees are going to be in the way. So to start with, I would kind of pull 3 rings or 3 point whatever rings you need first, and then I do the rest of it. So then that would leave me, you know, approximately, I think in this instance, 7 rings left to pull, because then I'm leaving myself more rings to pull where I can zoom in without the trees in the way. If you pull 7 rings first and then want to pull another, say 3.2, the trees are going to be in the way, so pull a small amount of rings first. Subject to wind angle tweaks, of course. This one is going to have a good chance of a hole in one. With max +15, power 3, we're dropping it at the pin. On this par 4, we find our position with the quarterback, level 9+. Blue ring touching the rough on the right at P3 max rest. Then we switch to APOC bag. We're going to need the Grizzly for the second shot. You can see there 5 top spin, 3 right spin. And the adjustment here is max +0, power 3 settings. We're going to apply some curl, but before that I would encourage you to have pen and paper ready to write down your drive distance here. DD on the notepad means drive distance because we need it for our second shot. Half a ball of curl to the right, just before the circle drops in your overpower reference there, as I don't use grid lines. And then we're going to hit perfect. Drive distance is going to be in the region of 350 yards. Now the second shot here, I'm going to give you a tweaked adjustment. The one on the notepad is not what I use in the video because I just missed this one unfortunately, but the one I'm giving you in commentary and on the screen should go in. 3 top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and we're setting up with the yellow ring touching the rough line with the ball guide going through the hole approximately half a green square. If you have a glitch roll or a dead bounce on your drive, you might need to vary the topspin, but drive distance notes will work nicely here. For 349 yards on your drive, we're going to adjust 76% slider, 5% elevation. You can also use landing position here. Grizzly 9, I'm at +1. Grizzly 7 and 8, that will be at +4. So whatever reference you feel is suitable for you. Straight pull if you can, because it's on a slope, a little bit trickier. But the tweak on the notepad should get you in, as you will see here in the video, just missing this one on the edge. If you're enjoying the free content here on the channel and want to support the channel and help keep it free for everybody, you can do so by making a small donation in one of 3 ways. You can click the thanks button underneath the video. You can use the PayPal link in the description down below, or you can become a channel member as well if you wish. Got an albatross here on this par 5 playing with APOC, Sniper and Kingmaker. Top of plus 10 yards with APOC 5, P3 max with APOC 4. And you'll see here 5.8 top spin, 3 left spin, blue ring touching the rough on the left but only with APOC 5 and 6. But look at that zoom in on the ball guide on the second bounce. If you haven't got a ring reference calculator for different levels, add your spin and get that second bounce on the snow as shown. Make sure it's the right patch of snow. There's quite a lot of those here on this course. Max plus 10, power 3 is the adjustment here. Then we're going to go with a decent amount of left curl because of the shape of the fairway. So have a look at how much I'm using here. It takes me a while to settle on the amount I want to use. But draw a line down from the tee. It would go down to that first indent there, that point on the shot circle, just before the circle drops as your overpower reference, steadying yourself on the shot very nicely. Perfect ball away is going to bounce comfortably on the fairway and onto the next piece of fairway, rolling out to a nice drive distance centre fairway to set up a sniper backspin shot, 399 yards. Second shot, we're going to add spin first. 5 backspin, 1 bar of left spin, and we're going to use landing position plus yards, so LP on the notepad. You want to set up here with the ball guide 1 green square short of the pin, but look at where I'm offsetting. If you drew a line from the tip of the ball guide to the pin, it would just miss to the right, so make sure it is pointing just right of the pin, because my first attempt missed just left, so that's why I'm offsetting here. For a plus 4 landing position with Sniper 10, that will be plus 6 with Sniper 9. Going to play it 80% slider minus 20% elevation because this one is obviously uphill. And we're using Sniper 10 numbers, and that's the same throughout this video, using Sniper 10 numbers, even if you've got Sniper level 9. Perfect ball away here. Going to have a very good chance for an albatross here on this par 5. Time to go aggressive here on this par 4 with this wind angle with a berserker. We are going here with 5.5 top spin, 2 left spin. And we're going to set up at the top of plus 25 with APOC 5 and above, just where the bullseye and the ball guide gets clipped away by the rough. APOC 4 you will be at P5 max. You will need some wind tweaks on this one. If you have higher wind, I would consider reducing the top spin slightly. Lower wind, I would consider increasing the top spin slightly, and also check your wind angle as well. This is the middle angle, but you might have more crosswind or more tailwind, so compensate accordingly. Then we are going to go with 0.9 ball curl to the left, so look at the edge of the ball being in the middle of the adjustment ring on the left. Slow needle with full overpower. Bounces very nicely, catches the snow and rolls out. You can have Embringer school wedge there, plus 20%, P5 for the eagle. On this par 3, starting with a basic ball. Now, with Sniper 10, you can start with a basic ball at P0 max. If you've got Sniper 9, you can't do that, so that's Sniper 10 only. Then I swap to my Kingmaker and add spin, and then I'm going to have here the ball guide deliberately short of the pin. It's going to be around 2.5 top spin, and it's just before, I believe, 1 right spin, maybe 1 click less, but always try and match the ball guide in this instance because it's not an exact amount of spin. With Sniper 9, you will be showing plus 2 as your landing position, but like I said, if you've got Sniper 10, you can use a basic ball and set up at P0 max rest. Mid plus 25, power 2 settings, the adjustment here, we're using Sniper 10 numbers. Try and keep that wind below 8 miles per hour. Very important on this shot, not tested in higher winds. Perfect ball here, subject to wind angle tweaks, going to be a very good chance, but bear in mind, great balls may be risky here. So proceed with caution. If this isn't for you, bounce down with backspin instead. Final par 5 now, going with Thor's hammer and a katana. Max top spin with Thor's hammer 6, you can see it's about 7.5 bars, and 1 right spin, and then we're adding our spin and aiming at the top of the yellow ring, touching the rough. Ball guide is pointing to the right edge of the sand because the wind is going to push us in towards the rough on the right, so make sure you aim at the right place here. Max plus 0, if you don't have Thor's hammer 6, go with something with the top spin. Extra Mile 9 would be good as well, but would have different ring references and will be less great safe. We're going with Circle Drop Overpower, but not Circle Break, so make sure you don't put too much on. Max plus 0, Power 2, Perfect Ball Away. Bounces comfortably before the rough. If you're worried about a great right, then put a bit of left curl on it. That would be my advice there. Anywhere around this area is going to be fine. 370 yards. Second shot, play with the Cataclysm or the Big Dog or the Horizon, but obviously that's less accurate. But you want top spin here. 7 top spin, I would say, would be a maximum amount. 6 would work fine, but always 3 right spin. Aim sufficiently clear of the rough. So you can see I'm 2.5 rings away from the rough on the right and about 5 rings away from the rough on top there. Make it great safe. Don't need to risk landing in the rough directly. Mid plus 10 here. We are going to use a decent amount of right curl as well. Making our adjustment, mid plus 10, Power 2. Then I'm going to go with 3/4 ball curl just before the circle drops for your overpower reference. You can go with 0.8 ball curl if you want to, but we're going to get this safely over, not threatening the rough there, not threatening the rough here, and not threatening the bunker. Going to leave you a very nice easy wedge for the eagle. Thank you for watching this video on the Winter Springs tournament here on the channel. I hope it's helped you. Please share the video as well to any other friends you have in the game that might benefit from the content, especially as a lot of people are stepping up. For more help, head on over to Facebook. 12,000 members there waiting to help you out. Shot sharing, guides and more. Plenty of discussions to be had over there. Good luck everybody. Look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care. Bye for now.